All rise. He's Jamal Spencer.
And he's Mark Skol Jr. Sports Court is in session. Welcome to another edition of Sports Court. It's all about the NCAA tournament. This week we're asking you, how far do you think Michigan State will go in the NCAA tournament? My answer, not very far. Short trip to Columbus, and even shorter stay in the NCAA tournament for the Spartans. I got them one and done, getting bounced in the first round by USC. It's not that this Trojans team is infinitely more talented than the Spartans. I think two things. Number one, history is working against Michigan State. They've made it out of the first weekend just once since 2016, and they need a generational player in order to accomplish that. The second thing is I think USC has too much size, especially in the backcourt. Boogie Ellis and Drew Peterson are a dynamic backcourt that I think, especially Peterson's size, will cause issues for Michigan State. I don't see this team making out of the first game, let alone the first weekend.
Jamal, are you serious right now? You don't have them winning a game. You're a Spartan, or is this kind of some reverse psychology you're trying to go with right now? I think Michigan State's going to win one game, and then they're going to get bounced by Marquette. However, I will point this out. As a Texas alum, the head coach of Marquette is Shaka Smart. He's been known to lose a lot of games in the NCAA tournament, as I know very well, and I think that if Michigan State gets past USC, I think they could go on a little run. I would not be surprised. I think this is the weakest side of the bracket in the entire March Madness.
This is what people have been saying about Michigan State for the better part of a decade. I know all the fan sayings, January, February, Izzo. Izzo is Mr. March Madness. I get it. Trust me, the guy's got 9 Final Fours. He's earned all this respect. He's in the Hall of Fame for a reason. So I'm not going to say that Izzo can't coach. What I will say is that recently something has happened to Michigan State in the NCAA tournament when they can't figure it out. The shots aren't falling and they have defensive lapses. It's not always that they're playing against a team that's so much more talented than they are. You look at that Final Four run against Texas Tech, for example. That Texas Tech team wasn't infinitely more talented than Michigan State. The Spartans just couldn't get it done. And then even in the earlier matchups, they just can't beat these teams. I think USC's length is really going to cause problems for Michigan State's smaller guards, namely Jaden Akins and Tyson Walker. I just don't see how the Spartans solve that issue. Tom Izzo said earlier this week that there at times have been a great offensive team, at times they've been a great defensive team, but they haven't been able to put together both all season long. I don't think that changes right now.
Consistency has obviously been the biggest problem for the Spartans this season, but if you get hot at the right time, who knows what can happen. Michigan State has the third highest three-point percentage in the entire country, so if they just start lighting out from beyond the arc, they could win a couple games in the tournament. I would not be surprised if they go on a little bit of a run, but I have them winning one game and then heading home.
The only way that Michigan State knocks off USC and makes a run is if Mady Sissoko plays like the guy he was in the first 2 games of the regular season. If Michigan State gets that Mady Sissoko, yes, they'll make a run. However, if he's been the guy that he's been for much of the last 3 months, I think Michigan State might as well not even unpack the suitcases down there in Columbus. We want to know what you think, though. Go to Facebook and tell us your verdict.
And next week, we'll highlight our favorite comments. So while we wait to hear your brilliance, Sports Court is adjourned.